Hi! Please subscribe to my channel and also like this video. What makes a good teacher? A good teacher should possess the following qualities. Always be prepared, lively and entertaining, organized and punctual, show patience and understanding, provide interesting lessons that cover various topics. Be approachable and have a genuine interest in teaching. Always maintain a high standard of professionalism. Be confident but also open-minded. Offer encouragement and praise where it is due. Have sound knowledge of the topic being taught. Show good classroom management skills. And know what works for each class and what doesn't. The roles of a teacher. The organizational role. They aim at engaging students in the language by seeking opportunities for students to practice and develop their skills. Provide quizzes to the students. The counseling or enabling role. To make learners independent of the teacher and practice self-learning. Create a lesson on giving directions or a situation that requires problem solving. The lecturer role. To explain grammar and structures of English. The traditional method of explaining theory. This method is outdated and should be kept to a minimum. The prepared teacher role. Teachers have planned the lesson step by step and have the following in place. Clear objectives and purpose for the lesson. All the materials in order. Thought about the most concise and clear method to communicate the lesson to the students. Contingency plans to cover problems or difficulties that may arise. Tools for teaching. Metacognition. One of the most powerful tools for teaching is metacognition. Simply put, metacognition is simply thinking about thinking. Metacognition can be divided into 5 areas. Preparing and planning. Selecting and using correct learning methods. Monitoring preferred strategy use. Orchestrating various strategies. And evaluating strategy use and learning progress. The 5 areas. Preparing and planning. Help your students prepare and plan for learning by summarizing the goals for the class or exercise at the beginning of each activity or class. Selecting and using the correct learning methods. Teach your students different methods of learning. For example, demonstrate note-taking, practice outline and chart forms, and use different colored pens. Monitoring and evaluating preferred strategy use. Discuss with your students which strategy they prefer when learning and why. To aid in evaluation, give quizzes using content learned with a specific strategy. By teaching and practicing metacognitive skills in the classroom, you are empowering your students to achieve higher learning outcomes by giving them the tools to understand and actively participate in their learning process. Teachers, watch out for these potential problems. Provide encouragement instead of completing their work for them. Being the nice guy, this creates insufficient authority in the classroom and makes classroom management difficult. Do not complicate instructions. Try to use simple vocab and also use examples. Lack of confidence, your students notice. Not really listening to your students. Working with the fastest students. This will only make the fast students faster, and your slower ones will then never be able to catch up. Overhelping, over-organizing. You are there to enable your students. Try not to immediately respond to your students' correct answers. Allow the students to come up with alternative answers or asking their fellow to repeat their answer. This way, everybody remains engaged and you reduce your TTT. Classroom tips. Be enthusiastic about your students' work. Keep your language short, simple, and direct. Use lots of gestures, pictures, and examples instead of language only. Create role-play situations or presentations to introduce the new language. Keep their attention by keeping it interesting. Plan for more activities in each class. Praise your students when they get it right. Be aware of common errors and have a strategy to correct them. Be active in your classroom. Keep moving. Exhibit energy and enthusiasm, and your students will respond in kind. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't want to miss out? Subscribe to my channel and also like this video. Have a good week. Also follow the link down below for a free quiz available on this lesson.